Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Welcome back. Whoa. What, I have an echo? Hello? Yo, that was crazy. I had an echo on my own thing. I don't know what I was doing. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. That was pretty cool. Talk to markets, talk GameStop, talk us, talk our life. Everyone's out here. Some people post things like they act like they don't know who we are. Oh, Marantz, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Guys, I don't get into the dirt. I don't want to. I don't need to. They're all chasing. Remember this, okay? For the rest of your life, while you do things in life and you're on top of the world, they're going to keep chasing you. They're going to say things that don't matter, and for all the hate in the world, it means nothing to me. They can't see me right now. They wish they had GameStop. They wish they'd been buying it for the last 5 years, and they all talk failed investments. So, and I'm just talking about what's the messages that are going around the Discord, going around Twitter, going everywhere. These people are everywhere. They have no lives. That's all they want to do is smear you, destroy you, and they can't. So good luck with it. Oh, so sad. That's your life. All right, we done with all that talk? Good. Let's wake up. Let's educate ourselves tonight. Let's do some things. We're going to talk about volume, or the lack thereof. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence, right? And the volume is not there. But that doesn't mean that they're not there. It doesn't mean that people are not interested. You know, there's this idea that people, when they see no volume on a stock, they'll be like, "Hey, that's not real. It's not anything." Whoa, what is this? Spade again. Holy hell, is that real? Spade again. I didn't see that coming, brother. Let me read the chat really quick. Spade again just sent a super chat to the show, supporting the show. So let's see what we got here. He says in text, and by the way, the super chat is for $1.99. Marantz, what is the probability that a connect the dot book is trapped in a vessel on the Strait of Hormuz? Can we contact the military to secure safe passage for effective copies? Cheers and only love, brother. Holy hell. Oh my, I feel like a stripper. This dude just walked in with a stack full of, you guys ever watch that movie, Players Club? And when they have the rapper come in, they're like, he's here, girls. And they all start running out there. The ballers are here. The ballers are here. What should I do? Spade, should I take my shirt off? What should I do, bro? Get out of here. This man. Thank you, Spade again, for the love and support of the show and the channel. May God bless you. May GameStop bless you. And I'm pretty confident in this run. So I'm going to explain something to you guys about volume. Okay. The amount of volume that is not happening on the stock today has had direct correlation to massive price increases in the near future. How does that really work? Well, the year was March. Spade again deserves a conversation in private for that super chat. Yes, he does. He said, keep that shirt on, bro. I'm going to try. Spade again, bro. I don't know what he wants to do. But in 2024, that's when we had our lowest volume ever. That's what people will tell you. People will tell you that we had our lowest volume ever in 2024. You'll see it everywhere. What's the lowest volume day of all time? And they're going to tell you it was then. I want to show you guys something, okay? So when you look at this chart, and we go to the daily and we look at the lowest volume days of all time, I actually went through and I had to go track them because they were way over here. Okay. This is back in the days of $13, $15 in this range. So I want to show you guys something. Okay. When you go look at the dates, and it was going to be March 20th, like this, these days were 3.3 million, 3.9 million. And then you go over here and you'll see 2.3 million. You'll come over here, you'll see 2.1 million. Are you tracking how much volume we weren't getting at the time? The lowest day I've seen so far was a 1.9 million shares traded. And that's telling you something about this stock. But look at this. Illiquid at best, all the way down to the bottom. So even when it was $10 and or $9.95, you had volume days of 2 million and 2.1 million right here. Okay. April 17th, April 18th. That was the bottom of GameStop. For everyone that doesn't know, that was the bottom. Okay. I want you to pay attention to something very clearly. Do you see this right here on the sheet? I got to make sure you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can. Okay, kind of. Right here, this candle on the 18th. That was the lowest day of volume. And I want to make sure you guys can see it, so I'm going to do this. No, not that. What the hell is that, by the way? Let me delete that. It's an image. Okay, good. Okay. Right here, you saw the name of the show, right, guys? You see this right here, this candle? It's the one in the middle, right here. This candle is called an inverted hammer. Okay? That's the name of the show. Do you want to see what happens to the stock after an inverted hammer? You have three in control. These three candles, this is elementary, guys. This is, I don't know if they call them like the three white knights or something like that, something crazy. It doesn't matter. The inverted hammer tells you that we have full control of this investment. Certainly on a red inverted hammer. Other people will tell you the other way around. They're thinking the other way around. But you're not understanding. When a stock has, okay, candles, right? So just so that we're clear, so people know what they mean and what they are, green and red and all this. So when the candle is green, that means that it opened at a lower price. It closed. This is the big box you see. It closed at the higher price, and then the high and then the low. Those are the wicks out of the bar, okay? Out of the candle itself. When it's red, that means it opened at the top and it closed at the bottom, and then you saw the peak in the bottom within that given candle, okay? Remember I tell you this stuff. This is the daily chart. Inverted hammer resulted into this run that went crazy. You guys see it? Good. The days of the lowest volume of all time, right? Marantz, that was 2 million. We did 2.1. We did 2 flat today. We did 2. Depends on who you ask, what website you look up. We did 2 and some change today. Million shares. It's now running at 3.1, but that's all after hours bullshit. And a lot of it's dark pool. A lot of it's off the market, right? Okay, check this out, guys. This is today. What is that candle right there? Here. I'll make sure you guys can see it. Okay. What's that bad boy right there? Today's candle is an inverted hammer with the lowest volume possible. Meaning they try to throw it down in price. No one was falling for it. It took no volume at all, and they pushed down the price. You can short it into the night. Remember me. You can do this bullshit right here, short it into the end just to drop the price, but no one is playing this game. We know exactly what we hold. That's why the volume's not there. No matter how you guys cut it, we're on an inverted hammer, and it's about to run. Yeah, maybe. But let's talk about volume. because there's more to it than just the number that's reported. You know it's not reported, guys? Don't worry, Spade, again, this one's for you. Do you know it's not reported? That when they had 2 million shares of volume, that represents how much GameStop the float. Remember back then when there was 2 million shares, we didn't do any offerings. The 45 million shares that we sold, we did another offering of 20 million shares. The float was actually 304. So we did 2 million shares on a 304 million float. We're doing 2 million shares on a 448 float. Are you tracking? It is more condensed than ever. Coil up, as you call it. It's coiling up. That's exactly what's happening to GameStop with the amount of volume or the lack thereof. And then you see the price action. If people are not bullish at 22.87, if people are not bullish at 22.90, I don't give a shit. This is the $10. This is getting you ready for a month from now, 3 weeks from now, tomorrow. I don't give a shit. Fill up your gas tanks, people. We talk about this in the Discord all the time. This is where we're at. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you doubt it. I watch the markets. And I watch people crumble. Private credit just came out. There's going to be $20 billion of money being dragged out of that sector, out of requests and redemptions. No matter the gates you put on it, no matter the requests that you try to deny, there are $20 billion coming off that table. That was reported by Financial Times. Do you think they're right? Do you think the financial markets are really crumbling today, right now? I think they are. I think there's signs. I think there's smoke. I think there's fire. And I think people are trying to put headlines in front of you to scare you away, to say, it's not that bad. Don't look over here. We're not doing that bad. Okay, Lehman Brothers. Okay, Bear Stearns. Okay, Countrywide. I've been here, and now I'm back. But this time I've got GameStop in my pocket, and I'm ready to rock it. Anyway, I thought about this like 2 different ways. I don't know if you guys think like this. How long can they hide the smoke? Is that what you're saying? You're asking? It's smoky, Marantz, but how long can they hide the smoke? Do you remember 2022 really well? I do. I was here in front of you, 2022. I know, 4 years ago, but I was here every day, 7 hours a day. That's why I remember it so well. Going live, and we were talking about stress test. There's some stress tests on these banks. And why are we talking about stress tests? Because they were coming up with ideas on how to leverage their investments. They had to leverage against GameStop short. We already knew that part. There was a swap involved so that the short interest wouldn't be reported. The reported short interest wouldn't be 100 and whatever percent. They said 226, by the way. But there used to be stress tests on banks every other day. Financial firms, you name it. People were trying to find out if Archegos was going to take them under, if other failed funds were going to drag them to the ground. Okay. I saw the ultimate stress test when Trump had his Liberation Day. The market sold off, and it never gets back to where it used to be. Think about all the gains right now in the SPY. You guys see all the gains, and they actually got back everything they lost in March. They got it all back this week. That's the cheerleading moment. We got it all back. Is it really as high as it once was? No. Diminished return. It returns, but never as high as it once was. That's the health and the wealth of this market. That's what they try to do. They try to pump it up and down on the way down. Nobody makes money on a straight arrow all the way to the ground. Nobody makes it. That's how you lose. So what do? You find ways to rotate out of it. We've been watching tech sector, AI sector, semiconductor, all of it. They're rotating out. Okay. But what's your exposure? I want you guys to realize that the CapEx and the commitments of the Mag 7 to themselves is now their kryptonite. That is the exposure they have to a company like OpenAI, to a company like NVIDIA. You have this lawsuit from Elon Musk to OpenAI happening this month. And that lawsuit that Elon Musk is suing, what's his name, Sam Altman. He's suing Sam Altman. They're suing each other. One is Elon Musk got pushed out of OpenAI. Anthropic got broken off and made themselves. And OpenAI is sitting over here saying they're a nonprofit, for-profit, open source, all that bullshit. And Elon's suing. But we're talking about a $150 billion settlement that Elon Musk has said he doesn't want it himself. He wants it to go back to the public. He wants it to make back public domain. Okay, look, here's what they're telling you guys. This market, this economy, the GDP growth of this nation is all drummed up off of CapEx. And the fact that they all called it non-profit initially to now turn to profit to launch IPO to take money from you for a product that makes no money, but yet to prop up their own assets, their own sheets. This is going to ruin the economy. This is going to ruin private sector and credit. It's going to ruin private equity. It might, it's going to put stress on everybody. But the test was done last year via Trump. The test was done. That stress test. You can disguise it as liberation. You can call it whatever you want. I have a broke out war just, a month before? This is what we're doing? Trying to hide the blame? Guys, listen, I'm dumb to a degree. I'm dumb because I want to be on certain things. I'm dumb to that knowledge. I don't want to learn it. I don't want to learn how to play an acoustic guitar. I'm dumb. Can I? Absolutely. You want me to believe that this market is running the way you say the economy is as healthy as you say it is? Come on. I don't believe the bullshit you put in front of me, guys. That's the problem they're having. You got to make me believe the moon is there to land on and go around and do all that. You got to make me believe. You got to make me believe Charlie Kirk got assassinated by some kid on a roof with a 30-06. You got to make me believe that we don't know what the hell we're looking at. Those games don't work. I had some kid type a whole message to me on Twitter, thinks I'm going to review his video, watch it. Now, I opened it right now. I haven't pushed play. I'm closing it out right now. He's not worth my time. I was cruising powerpacks.com for GameStop, checking them out, powerpacks.gamestop.com, checking out the website, checking how healthy it is, how fluid it is. And in there in my collection, I saw I had an offer. I said, am I going to take the offer? I'm not taking the offer. I'm going to chill. I got 3 cards on deck in there. I'm not taking any offers. Those cards are mine. Why are they mine? Just because I want them to be. I'm like that. Look at this. Cards. Here we go. Got an offer here on the Glaceon EX PSA 10. Right there. Boom. Don't want it. I'm good. How about this one? Dan Schneider, 1967. Vaulted. How much am I up over here, guys? 97.5%. How much am I up on Tony Gwynn? 29.8%. No, I'm not selling anything. Let them sit there. I feel good. GameStop has 14,000 cards on the website right now. Oh, hey, Marantz was broke today. Yes, I was broke today. I don't mind being broke. I bought $10 worth. $10 worth of GameStop. That's all I could afford today. I'm good with it. I cruise with it, guys. Little here, little there, little here, little there. $59,411.38. Ooh. My life is ruined. Let's go look at the chart really quick. This is GameStop chart. Doing exactly what we drew up. This is the diamond. This is your Dorito. You're finding levels of support the whole way through. On the weekly, you're feeling good on it. Your resistance is there on that golden cross. We formed a golden cross. We have a breakout coming. I don't know why people don't believe me. I don't know what they're thinking, but you can only go sideways for so long. You do realize that the stock being down this low for more than 200 moving average, 200 weeks, whatever it may be, you're eventually going to pop because your upside is ready to go. It's consolidated enough. We were carrying, that's why you have this big ass hook in here. We were carrying $10 lows. That went, and because of the top side, your 200 moving average here on the weak side starts coming down. The longer we go sideways, this yellow keeps coming down. That's why the yellow's valued out at 22.68. Where do we end up at today? 22.95 in the after hours. We're above. We're above. That's our level of support. The support's going to keep coming down because our price is down. You think we're going to fall below the 200-day moving average? I don't. That's where we're at. How can you push us below? I'd love to see you try. You tried it, and then we only had 2 million shares today. So what were you really going to do? Or are we going to come pour in the 200 million shares a day like we were doing here on these candles, these real bad boys? 200 million. Look at the volume here on the week. 700 million. What do you think the price would be of the stock taking off from the 22 plateau instead of the 995 plateau down here? What do you think the run would be? Would you think it'd be an 8x run like it was over there? Do you think it'd be 8x here? I'll take half of that. How about a 4x run from 22? Can I see you at 88? I think I can. I think I will. I know I will. But some people, you don't even need that. You just need a 1x run. We just got to run to $44, whatever it is. We just run right there. I'm good at 44. Why? Because it puts everything in the money. Ryan Cohen set up a booby trap. Ryan Cohen set up these landmines. He went in there and daisy chained the whole thing. Ryan Cohen did that. He set up bonds. He set up warrants. He set you up. And who did he really bank for? All the people that stop reading headlines. All the people that don't believe the bullshit. You want to tell me Dick Newton came out of the woodwork to tell us Ryan Cohen's incentive plan is just not... Shut your ass up, Richard. Please, go away like you said you would. You do nothing for me. Marantz, how is he also turning on people that supported him a lot recently? Who? Who are we talking about? I can't remember who we're talking about. Let me know who we're talking about, and I'll talk to you. I pulled my first God pack out of Ascendant Heroes, bought the Elite Trainer box from GameStop, sent the cards to get graded through GameStop. Love our company. Me too. Altman promised to be nonprofit. Shocker. Yeah, Ben Zagel, let me know who you're talking about, and then we'll talk about that. I didn't know if I named him or if you named. I don't know who we're talking about. Yeah, my position, 2,514.811 shares. Let's do that. I was getting excited about the news coming out. Tesla has earnings in 2 weeks, and you're going to try to tell me Tesla's having a good run this month because gasoline prices are sky high. I already told you that the effects of those vessels and what happens between refinery to service station, you should never see an increase in gas immediately. It should always be 45 days. For whatever reason, the world trumped up the price, pun on words, trumped up the price, and we're having the cause and effect of it. I feel like the delinquencies in private credit, the delinquencies in your own credit are manufactured from this hurt, from this pain. They want you to default. They want you to be the reason we go into a recession. And I'm just telling you, and I'll never be the escape. I'll never be the scapegoat for them. I'm not gonna let that happen. It says, has Michael J. Fox died? That sucks if he did. I mean, on him, but he's been living a painful life lately. People ask that. So let's see. I want to show you guys something. So there was this. You know what I've been learning about people, about things, is that they're all using the same verbiage. These guys are using the verbiage idiosyncratic. If you were here with GameStop back in 2022, 23, 24, that's the word they used. It's an idiosyncratic risk. It's a one-nomer. It's not contagion. It's just one stock, one investment, and I wouldn't do it, right? That was the whole persona that we took on. I want you guys to pay attention to the news right now when it comes to private credit, because they're using the same verbiage. It's idiosyncratic. It's not contagion. Like, it's not going to go ahead and spread to the other sectors. It's contained within that sector, that market, and it's not everybody. It's just the bad apples. Well, those bad apples make a bad thing for the bunch, doesn't it? I mean, one bad apple can, but this is worse. This is a lot worse. This is denial. Denying what's happening with the market is what I can tell you. Yeah, I'm trying to look. Yeah. And anyway, I was reading something. Sorry, guys. There's the denial on this market. The denial is that AI is the future. And as Ryan Cohen said in an interview, he said, I'm not interested in emerging technologies because they tend to be nonprofit. They tend to fall over and bankrupt themselves. And I'm just using his terms. And why is that? Because people overpay, overstretch, they overspend for something that eventually will be free. I mean, that's just the way it went down. If you look at AI and what I've learned about these AI companies, and NVIDIA's included, 0 of them have a moat. You guys have to know how important the moat is. I'll give you an example of a moat, something that's internal with me when I was with Costco. The moat was Kirkland. They had a private brand that they could lean on when it came time to talk about margins. That same said private brand gave them the ability to leverage companies to their end. Because, hey, I don't have to sell your product. I have my own. And it's private label, and here's the margin. So do you want to compete with us? You're going to lose anyway. I prefer to sell my own, but here's how we negotiate pricing. It's a manufactured moat around your company. It eliminates competition. GameStop does the same thing. GameStop has the plushie that they actually created themselves, the Candy Con that they do themselves. You guys got to know that they own these companies. And then when I say plushie, I'm talking about stuffed animals. They actually own the company that they buy them from. GameStop also has a partnership with PSA directly. So that moat's created. They're beating out all the local card shops. These are things you want to do internally to make a better business. Let's go full identity politics on this, full identity crisis for investments. AI has 0 moat. There's no moat at all. They don't have the IP. You want to have something. You want to have something over someone, but you can't because it's like being a gun for hire, like a mercenary. You're paying the top bidder that's why everybody vacates. We're talking about engineers, software guys, you name it. Those guys at the top of the AI sector are bought and paid for. You could buy your way in. That's why everybody looks at Apple and they say, Apple, why haven't you done it? Why haven't you come over? Apple says, there's no moat. There's no identity for what you're doing. Therefore, there's not a profit to be made. They're not stupid. I think they're the only company that hasn't gone in full throttle and been like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's chase this dollar. But what did I tell you about exposure? You're exposed to this AI 0 moat. So if you're Microsoft, hello, all the dollars you've committed to NVIDIA and OpenAI, you tell me what your built-in moat. You don't have one, Microsoft. That's why there's not geniuses at the top. Oh, this is coming from a janitor. This is coming from a guy who doesn't know. Oh, you don't think I know the market? You don't think I know business? Pay attention. Because it's crumbling. And someone's going to put your feet to the fire. There's going to be a test somewhere in this world. And we'll talk it out. But until it happens, people won't believe it. People don't see it. And that's what we're dealing with. Today, on a Thursday, April 9th, that's what we're dealing with. So when you see markets go up and down, don't get too excited. Just watch. Soon as the truce ends, it'll go down again. Yes. Yeah, ceasefire gets affected. I mean, you know who will break the ceasefire? It'll be Netanyahu. All for it. So Trump is on his Truth Social post. Okay, good for him. He's turning on his own people. No, the Trump administration that I see today, I don't recognize it. You guys know how I feel about Benjamin Black. You know how I feel about Bill Pulte. I've seen Trump do the worst things from a choice standpoint that it doesn't make me wonder. It just solidifies what I already knew. It reaffirms what I already knew. So, but it's okay. You bought more. Michael J. Fox is alive. Good. I was just reading a post and yo, Marantz, did you hear the post regarding Pentwater Avis? Nope. comparing it to Ryan is doing, specifically the buying structure. I can post this if needed. Comparing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Feel free to send it through. I mean, you're gonna be like the guy or the girl who yelled at me last week. This is a reverse Morris transaction. They're just transferring out. You got to have 51% of the ownership. We all know this shit. Like that's not the point. The point is, I gave out very specific, a different style of investing that Ryan could do to acquire things, because it comes out of the idea of being a consultant. You see, people haven't really put this idea out there yet. That's why Ryan has never been done before, whatever it may be. But you could literally get a portion of every company based off of your blueprint. I don't know if you guys know the world of consulting. People don't. People be like, oh, what is a consultant? What do you do? Like, oh, I'm hired to fix your problem. But what a lot of consultants do is they do what Boston Consulting Group does. BCG, just so we're clear, Boston Consulting Group, they sell you the medicine, they don't sell you the cure. GameStop's is very different. GameStop sells you the cure. Ryan Cohen does. Ryan comes through and says, here's how you do it. Here's how you get healthy, and here's how you make your living. Here's how we do it. They'll sell you the medicine. They'll be like, yeah, you have that problem? We can fix that. Yeah, no, let's do this, let's do that. All the while charging you millions and millions of dollars and never really fixing the dire issue, doing the hard cuts and doing the right wrongs. But I think Ryan Cohen, if he wanted to, he could sell himself and his leadership team as a consulting firm and a partner firm. So they pair up, they partner, they consult for ownership. And you can do that because you'll find companies, you'll find owners of companies, you'll find management teams willing to sell off their equity for those results and those returns, because everyone wins. But it's a hard sell. You got to find someone willing to accept you. I'm going to give you this example in real estate. You guys can think this through. In real estate, you could buy a home outright. Come through and they say the house is $200,000. And you go, you know what? I'm going to call and lowball, and I'm going to offer them $150,000. And they're going to be like, no, I won't take $150,000. They'll be okay. Well, how much do you owe on the house? And they're like, well, we owe $175,000. So you're only going to net $25,000. That's why you're selling. Okay, cool. I'll pay the commissions to the broker, to the real estate, whoever. I'll pay the commissions. I'll cut you a check for whatever's minus the commission, whatever you would have went. But let me take over the payments. Just let me take over the payments as is. Whatever whatever rate you have and whatever debt you owe left, I'll just pay it per month. Is that fine? Is that clear? Now look at me. Now I got a property worth $200,000 and I got it for $25,000 max, but it's mine. And I didn't have to renegotiate. Didn't have to go through. We eliminated a lot of steps. These are different ways, outside the box ways, to own a piece of property. There's other ways of doing it. Oh, we got to do a home inspection. We got to go through. There's just a lot involved. And GameStop could do the ultimate resurrection of companies and charge for it. But instead of charging cash, you could get equity. You can get ownership. And that would be revolutionary. And that would be different. And I want that for them because I think they can fix this world. I think they can do it, and I think they'd be the biggest company to do it. But nobody wants to hear the hardest part, right? Nobody wants to hear this because they think they know how to do shit where they just come out and they go, you got $9 billion, buy something worth $9 billion. Really? I don't have to. If I go to the bank myself and the bank sees I have $100,000 in the bank, I don't have to put $100,000 down. I can go in there and say, here's $5,000, but you know I'm good for it because I got that other $100,000 over there. But here's $5,000. I'll make some payments to you. Let's talk it out. This is business. Who the hell puts down their whole bulk cash for one thing? Idiots who out here trying to do math. Their Meltdown math. That doesn't work, does it? It's amazing how Meltdown and other people, the naysayers on Twitter, and all these butterfly people, all these guys that they're certified something. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they're CPAs, they're CFAs, yet they're the dumbest guys in the room? They didn't buy GameStop this whole time? They bought something dead and then they try to tell you their financial gymnastics. Why are they not successful? Why don't they show buy orders? Why don't they show you what they've been buying? I've been asking. Show me the receipts. Don't show me one random screenshot either. Doesn't work that way. You can doctor all your shit. Show me how you buy. Show me that you're dedicated. Oh, man, my cost average is $34 on GameStop. How? How the fuck is it 34? You bought in one time a year and a half ago? Never again since? What's your conviction? Oh, man, I write covered calls. I make my money that way. No, you don't. Show me a successful day trader. I'll still be here looking for him. It's like sports gambling. It's like going to the casino. It's all nonsense. I don't want to hear it. Learn to invest and then go to work. Yeah. Hey, Sean, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. If you're the same Sean that I talked to the other day, Sean, if you're the same guy who sent me a message the other day and I sent you one back tonight, salute to you, sir. I appreciate your kind words. I really do. So, hey, guys, I get great messages. I get pick-me-up messages. You send me the DD. It's an interesting read. Cheers. I'll read it tonight. Take Superstock DD with a fat grain of salt, man. Yeah. I do. I don't read at all. A broken clock is more than correct than all of them are. Yeah, sure. Hey, Spade again. I think my 1 hour's up, bro. But it's about to be, but you sent a hell of a super chat. What could I do? I can't defend that. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do this for you. You know me. All right, guys, here we go. Here's some charts here to look at and understand. If you don't understand them, I'll explain them. This is Cole's chart. Cole's coming in at a death cross. The last time I had a death cross way over here in 2024, which I said was happening, and it did happen. They went down. Hey, Stacks, Cole's down, right? 80% after that death cross. What do you think is about to happen here? This is diminished return. Never got back to where it once was. People like to play these games, though. They like to buy the bottom, run it to the top, and then buy the bottom, run it to the top. I don't play those games. I invest my money. I don't gamble it. But there you go. Next one. This is going to be historical data. And the concentrated from Nifty 50, the 70s in Japan, the 80s tech, the dot-com bubble, and the 2020s, okay, AI. Right now, AI, the big 10 in AI, they are making up 41% of the S&P. Is that the top of the bubble? Are we close? Because at one point back in the day, even here, the tech and telecom of 2000, the dot-com bubble, was 41% of the market of S&P 500. You had right here, Japan, in the 88, 90 time lane, and you know this is those Sony days, Mitsubishi days, they were 44% of the market and then 40% of the Nifty 50. So what is this telling you? When the market gets to 40 plus on the S&P 500 and 10 stocks are concentrated and falling apart, this is where you crumble, babe. It's happening right now. Oh, yeah. Go look at the monthly chart. What do you know? This little channel we've been in, top to bottom, you're eventually going to hit that bottom side, 5,500 points. It's on its way. Even more? I like to see it. I like to see it. So, those are things I pay attention to. Maybe there's things you pay attention to. I want to thank you there. Vinny says, bought my 51st share today for the 51st time. 51, Marantz. Vinny, thank you so much. Have you seen the GMEDD on Simply Wall Street? Yes. We actually wrote it, and then he takes our DD, and then he puts it on there. Fair value at 220, don't worry. Yeah, we know who Simply Wall Street is. But do people pay attention to him? No. Does Yahoo use his articles and push them out themselves? Yes. But he's all over Webull. Simply Wall Street is Webull, and he puts out a lot. Yeah, that's me, Marantz. Meant every word. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, man. Sean, you're dynamite, bro. You know, whenever I get messages like that, it touches my heart. And I've gotten them for so many people over the years. And it means a lot to me. So cheers to you. And keep fighting the good fight. And stick with it, man. The show's awesome. We get it. But it's time to call it a night. I appreciate you guys. I just gave you 51 minutes for Team 51. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop GameStop. When I edit and clip it and YouTube comes after me because I played some songs that won't be 51 minutes anymore. Oh, well, that's how we do. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Yeah. Nighttime. Maybe. I got a car raid, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. My 10-man Tarzan raid on WoW. You know me. I'm a baller, but that's tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a great night. 40% you say is the magic number for the S&P. All right. I didn't say it. The world said it. I'll see you, Kyoto. Stacks, Hot, Ravenstown, Ruben, my boy, who we got? Well, I don't want to say his real name, but because I don't know what Fortune has his stuff under. So I don't know what name he uses, but you know who you are, Almo. And then to everyone else, Derek, I'm still working on you, Derek. Tomorrow's the day. I have 2 books to send out to you, Derek. I don't know if you asked for 3. I can't remember. Derek, while we're here, because you're my boy, Derek, I lost the envelope that you wrote your request for me. Can you do me a favor, Derek? Can you just text me? I know you have my phone number. Just text me what you want, request-wise, from me, what you were asking for, because I didn't take a picture of it. It's my fault, man, but I'm all over the spot. Text me, though, brother, please. Carter's Corner Pocket, my homie, you know who you are. Roaring Titties, get at it. Derek, text me what you need. Tell me, I want this many books. I want this many. I'm going to send you whatever you want. Just get with me. I have 2 right now on the gun to text to send to you. If you need more, I'm going to have to order them and they got to come in. But Marantz Rantz, Connect the Dots. It's a good book. You should read it. Some other people have. They like it. You're trying to spread the pain to others? Do not watch the show unless you want to feel actual brain hurt. Get off that show? Whoa. Watch Love is Blind? Yo. Spade again. I don't watch shows that Tonko watches. I can't do it. Can you imagine Tonko there in the car? Just looking at his tablet? Oh, no. Can't do it. Is this my man, though? Adrian, you're welcome. I hope Derek got that message. I don't know if Derek got the message. He can hit me up. Let me see. I'm going to tell Derek. Are you watching? Sorry, I haven't been active. Burton, you're fine, bro. Haven't been active. Burton's been texting the whole damn show forever. Nobody cares. Somebody just tell me Mike the whatever, the fat boy Mike was live. I don't care. He's live with AMC. He's dying for attention, bro. He's got no following. He's got no morals. He's got no integrity. I don't give a shit about that guy. Bro, lost all respect. Out here pumping shit? Actually pumping a stock for a move and then to what? Sell and make money. Oh, that's what I do. I'm sorry. I invest. And responsibly. And I don't put that pressure on anyone else. Do what you do. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Derek, I'm going to text you right now, Derek. Make sure you saw the end of this show. Did he watch it? Oh, he got it. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you, Derek. That's in the mail tomorrow, bro. In the mail tomorrow. Gonna have to watch from the beginning. Working on my wedding with the wife. Getting married again. This time under the Catholic Church roof. Damn, light the candles. Hey, Rico did that shit. It didn't work out. Anyway, no, I'm not saying you won't. I love you, Burton. You know, you're my boy. Kamsahamnida, chamaneo. Hey, I love you, bro. Okay? ¿Cómo te puedo ayudar? I don't know if you're speaking Spanish or English. I got you. I'm just saying, bro. Candles lit. Catholic wedding. I know what they're all about. Yo. Speaking of, my little lady. She cooking dinner right now. I got to go eat. You guys know me. GameStop. It was more than 51 minutes now. Shit. Well, no, when we take out the songs, then it won't be 51. It'll be less than. Doesn't matter. I'll see you around. Spade again. I owe you another hour. I do. But your body's calling for me. I can hear it calling. I don't play R. Kelly, so sorry, bro. But you do a lot for me, Spade again. I love you, bro. And I think we need to promote someone, by the way, for the Discord. Hey guys, all you guys that are not in the Discord, don't worry, don't watch this part of the show. This is just for my Discord people. You know who you are. All 1,900 of you. We need to promote somebody, I guess, because people were saying there was some sexual stuff going on in there. Like somebody posted check out this website, check out these girls, whatever. Hey, bro, I'm not going to deny people the chance to go, check out online stuff. Why are you guys mad at that? I know Tony De Niro's in the Discord. He's got to do something. Got to go look at something. Got to get lucky once a week. Maybe. Who knows? Hey, did you hear about this, Dad? I want to put this out there. I don't know if anybody knows this. I was going to try to get your guys' story on this as I look for some. I'm looking for something online right now, guys. I'm stroking. I'm scrolling. Get your head out of that gutter. I'm scrolling right now, and here's the thing. There was this guy. And it's very guys. This is not about finance anymore. Okay, we're cool. Yeah. There was this guy. And he's in his house with his daughter and his son. And this one man breaks into his home and walks into an unlocked door and stabs his son to death, killing him. And the dad fights him off. The dad gets hurt too, but this guy gets arrested. And the guy that got arrested for killing is then sentenced to 15 years in prison for murder with an insanity plea. So he was sentenced, and this is in 2015, 2016. He's released from prison for good time. How could he serve good time? I don't understand. He's insane. And then he commit murder. And the dad is pissed, right? The dad is like, "You killed my son? You're not getting out, bro. Or you're not going to live." So the dad went to the news and said, "I just want to make this very clear. I have made my peace with God. My family knows, but I'm going to kill that man." I was like, "Yo, I'm on board, bro. I'm on board with that dude's down for his family. Because I think I would have killed him that night, right? Like, that's just the way I rock. But, that's great. You know what I thought today was? I'm going to be so real with you guys. I thought today was Spanish Wednesday. Because I forgot that I didn't go live yesterday. I was out of it, bros. I was cooking dinner. I was making food. I was doing all this stuff. The law-abiding citizen, man. Yeah, I guess. Now, wifey gets the only sacrament she's missing for someone that is not ill and dying. Oh, that's cool. Cain Velasquez energy. No, hell no. Cain shot and missed on purpose. That's it. This dad could go kill this man and say, "I'm insane." That shit drove me crazy. I had to let it rip. Because what jury's going to convict this dude? Nobody. You couldn't put me on the jury. But I really thought it was Spanish Wednesday, guys. I apologize. But because of that, I'm going to play the number one Spanish song where I live. Not where you live, where I live. Always be forever. And why am I going to play it? Because they were at Coachella just a couple of years ago. They're not there this year. But hey, Coachella starts tomorrow. Make sure you watch it on YouTube. We've got Sabrina Carpenter on Friday. We've got Justin Bieber on Saturday. And we got Karol G on Sunday. I'm telling you right now, the tickets are $3,500. I called my daughter, told her to sell her ticket. She told me never. Why? Because never say never. It's that bullshit Justin Bieber, man. That dude, he was singing. We could hear him from outside. We could hear him. He was singing. People could hear him already. Just get quiet. Do you hear him? Yeah, he was doing it all. You got Flores Brothers from El Salvador. Bro, I don't know who that is, but all I know is the number one Spanish song, right, that they grew up where I'm at because of Los Tucanes de Tijuana. And if you don't say it with no accent, if you don't say it with that bass in your voice, Holmes, we don't want to hear it. A rato, vato, a rato.
Y la tristeza